Arg, how are ye this morning, time pirates? Have y'all had enough of me this week yet? Are you done with me? I'm not done yet. A few more hours this morning. And then my daughter's graduation. Yay! She graduates this evening. Very excited. So that will be fun. I've already gone on my run today and I took a shower and I ordered breakfast because I'm starving. And we still did not have time to go to the store this week at all. And so we're out of food and I'm starving. So it is coming. But meanwhile, hello. I plan on eating breakfast first, and then I have editing to do. So I have a client whose work is due next week, and I need to get it done because next week we have Comic Palooza. So I will be working on that this morning. And while we wait for Alicia, let's see what everyone else is up to. Who do we have? We have Pearl. Pearl was first today. Good morning, Pearl. How are you? Hello. And Zwank says, howdy, everybody. Happy pizza party day. That sounds yummy. Happy chocolate chip day. Happy bring flowers to someone day. Oh, I am going to bring flowers to my daughter because she's graduating. I'm celebrating a day, Zwank. I'm doing it. And Zwank says, ciao, Pearls. And Pearl says, hi there, Zwank. Ren says, hello, everyone. Why, hello, Ren. Hello. How are you? How did you sleep? Pearl says, hi there, Ren. Ren says, not in much of a reading mood today, so I'll probably watch YouTube videos and listen to music. Totally get it. We all need breaks. If you hear the little whining, that's because I put Cora in her kennel. Because even though we ran today, like literally ran, she is still hyper. So apparently she needs to run more, but I can't run anymore yet because I'll die. So I'm working on it, but I'm not there yet. And there is Alicia. How are you, my friend?
I got sleep.
Yay, sleep!
I didn't want to wake up because I was still tired, but I got sleep. Like, I don't think I woke up once.
Yeah, every single morning I'm getting up at 6 a.m. and I'm like, I'm not awake. But, as I learned in the Navy, you don't have to be awake to put on your clothes and go out.
Oh.
You
I
don't.
would prefer it.
No, you actually don't. It's just not one of the requirements, believe it or not.
Ugh.
Um,
That's what Alan used to tell me. He's like, yeah, the government says you only need to sleep 4 hours to do anything. And I'm like, no. I need more than 4 hours. Otherwise, you're going to get a cranky, Alicia.
why do you think everyone working for the government's cranky?
Mhm. My point exactly.
I mean, I need more than 4 too, but I only need 6. But if I get 6, I do better if I take a nap in the afternoon. So, that's
If you
actually
want,
my ideal. If I had no other responsibilities in the world, that's my ideal. Get 6 hours at night, so like midnight to 6, and then a couple hours in the afternoon.
I need a solid like 9.
That's a lot.
I'm not a morning person either, so if I could sleep half the morning away, I'm good. Now, if it's like I gotta be somewhere in the morning and it's something exciting, then by gosh darn, I will be so excited that I won't want to sleep, and then I'll get up at like 6 and be out the door by 7.
That's what I do too. When it's somewhere like if I have to catch a plane or if it's somewhere I really want to go the next day, then I don't even sleep that night. I just can't. I try, but it doesn't happen. That I understand. My body wants that dopamine so bad. I think it's why I just don't sleep very long because my body's like, okay, that's enough. More dopamine. I'm like, can't you just make it? And it's like, nope, go find it. I'm like, I don't want to play hide and seek today. Just make it like normal brain. Nope.
Yep.
And Ren says hey to Pearl. Swank says Jumbo Ren. And Agent T joined us. Hello, Agent T. How are you on this fine day? Hello, Zwank. Ren says, hey, Zwank. And Agent T says, hi, Pearl and Ren. Ren says, hey, Agent T. And Pearl says, hi there, Agent T. And Molly says, and we have a winner. Congratulations, Pearls. That's right. You made it.
It's
We have a
pizza
new
party
first
day?
this morning. Pearl was first.
Pearl was first?
Yeah, I
Ooh.
know. I know. Upsetting the apple cart right there.
The days, like, it's pizza party day, chocolate chip day. Bring flat. Listen, I can get someone to bring me flowers, and I can have chocolates and pizza parties.
So I said I'm bringing my daughter graduates today, so we're bringing her flowers. So look at that. I'm already celebrating one of those days. I love it.
Sweet.
We should put a Zwanks days in the Discord, and then people can put pictures up if they celebrate them.
That's an amazing idea.
What do you think, Swank? I think that would be fun. I'll do that. I'll add it. I'll put it under just general. I'll just put it under general. Wait, I'll do it on the first break so I finished chat.
Yep.
Let's see. And Zwank says, "Hoi, Dr. T. It's Dr. T now, not Agent T. What changed? What did I miss?" Molly says, "Hi, friends." Agent T says, "I'm on the bus, but only one stop away from home." You're almost there.
Nice.
So close. Ren says, "Hey, Molly." And Agent T says, "Will I make it in time?" Ren says, "Honestly, it's possible."
It is entirely
Lindsay
possible.
Lindsay says, hey, how's everyone today? I'm very glad it's Friday and I'm off work next week. Ooh, that's right. You are. How fun. Just in time. You'll be here to help keep Alicia company when I am not here for that Thursday and Friday. We will be very busy at Comic Palooza. And Molly says, Pearl, I'm going to send you a DM in Discord. Ren says, hey, Lindsay. Agent T says, Dr. T, did I just earn my doctorate in evil?
Maybe.
Please tell me that's a Dr. Horrible quote. Please tell me. And Zwank says, Salam, Lindsay. Pearl says, Molly, hi. Okay, I will look for it. Mai says, morning. Why, good morning, Mai. So good to see you today. Zwank says, yes, from Dr. Zwank to you. Zwank says, hey, Mai. Agent T says, I am home. I beat Kelly. You did. I had to approve that message, though, so I don't know what that says. I don't know if it's because it was all capital letters that it had to be approved. I don't know why, but I had to approve it. So I thought that was funny. I could have not approved it. No one would have seen that at all, Agent T. Would have been my secret. I would have been the secret agent. Hiding information. I would be the worst secret agent ever. I cannot keep a secret to keep my life. There's no way.
Nope.
I would have been the worst spy.
I'll tell you what you want to know. Just don't hit me.
Oh no, the violence I could take. That's not what I mean. I just mean like I just can't keep a secret. Like what I mean is spy as in I'd be like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm totally working for the Americans, but you want to tell me what's going on, right? Like I couldn't. No one's gonna think I'm not who I am because who I am is just who I am. There's no hiding it. That's why I'd also make a horrible actress. Lindsay says, Salam, Zwank. It feels like an appropriate greeting as I'm currently listening to one of the Princess series of books by Jean Sasson about life as a royal princess in Saudi Arabia. Ooh, is that nonfiction? That sounds interesting. And Agent T says, it feels like I was on the bus for 3 hours. Well, were you? Molly says, woot, woot. Annette says, hello, pirates. Zwank says, prevent Annette. And Ren says, found a YouTube video to watch. There you go. There you go, Ren. You're like, I know what I'm doing. Agent T says, I'm going to look up more languages to test Zwank next week. Are you testing Zwank or are you testing me? Because I have to read these things. Annette says, sleep is awesome.
It is.
Ren says, one of my fave choirs here has a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody in Zulu. What? So I'm going to listen to that, then watch reaction videos. That sounds so fun. Oh, no. Is that an L or not? It's an L.
NDLOVU?
Nidlovu?
Youth choir.
Antilovu. Youth choir. Antilovu sounds more appropriate to me. Antilovu. Youth choir, Bohemian Rhapsody. That sounds really fun. Chief Moderator Molly, please drop the link if you can. And Zwank says, Ren, that sounds so cool. I'd love to hear that. And Lindsay, I get 8 to 9 hours sleep too. Otherwise, I'm very grumpy. There you go. See, you're not alone. You're not alone.
Yes.
That's what Zafo needs too. So you're definitely not alone. Ren says, also happy graduation day to Jenna or Gemma. I didn't nap today, so my brain is wonky. You got it right the first time. Jenna. Yep, Jenna. And Molly says, Alicia just said pirating is not exciting.
I said what now?
She did, didn't she? I agree.
I did
That's
not.
totally what I get. That is totally what you said.
I did not. I am here. Oh my god.
We didn't say you didn't want to be here or you didn't
And I
prioritize
didn't
here. Just said it's
what
not
day of the
exciting.
week. I didn't say what day of the week. Listen here.
I mean, it is Friday, and look, I did stream for 9 hours yesterday. I might be a little
She
giddy.
did, and I was there for the whole 9 hours.
You were here, so we're both a little giddy.
I found the
And
link.
Annette says, let's see, Alicia's, and Annette says, I have a positional switch. If I'm horizontal, I'm sleeping. I can sleep anywhere, anytime, as long as I lay down. Yeah, I used to be like that. Not after kids, though, can't. Like, I sleep so badly now. I used to just be able to, trust me, I could tell you when I was in the Navy, I could tell you all the places you're not allowed to sleep because I fell asleep there. Yeah, you're not allowed to fall asleep at Denny's. Yeah, I found that one out. You also can't, like, there's a lot of places you're not allowed to fall asleep at. And Annette said, that's a great idea, Kelly. And Zoink says, sounds cool. Ren says, hey, Maya and Annette. Agent T says, that's a Dr. T quote. That's a Dr. T quote, not a Dr. Horrible one. Okay, I gotcha. And Annette says, hey there, Ren. And Ren says, Chief Moderator Molly seems to be slacking on the job today. Sigh. She might have got distracted. We'll have to see if Alicia, co-host Alicia, can find the video.
I already put the link in.
Oh, she did. Do you see that? Do you see how good she is? We're making fun of her and she's on it. I love it.
I ninjed it right into the chat.
Swing says, bring it on, Dr. T. Lindsay says, yeah, they are nonfiction memoirs written by an author on behalf of the protagonist. Fascinating. Ren says, I don't know how to type out the NDL sound. You'd have to hear the pronunciation guide on Google. I will look it up then because I am interesting. I just remember, oh my gosh, what? I can't remember his name. Hold on.
I don't know. I don't know.
Nakuti Gatwa from Doctor Who and from Sex Education and from a bunch of things. But those are the things I really know him from. He was the newest Doctor.
I haven't seen Doctor Who.
I know, I'm sorry. But this guy, this actor is amazing. But he always introduced himself as, now I don't remember if it was Shooty or Cootie. But anyways, he was like, the N is silent until his Nigerian mother called him and said, the N is not silent. It's like they called him the nickname without the N, but the N is not silent. You're supposed to say it. He's like, wait, what? Because he's raised in Britain. So he's Nigerian, but raised in Britain. And so he's like, what do you mean you pronounce the N? So he didn't even know that, right? So so now every time I see the N at the front, I try to pronounce it. So I don't, yeah, it's hilarious to me. It is Shooty? It is Shooty. As soon as I said Cootie, I was like, that's not right. It is Shooty. Sorry, Zaypo help me. So it's Nashuti. You actually say the N. And it was so funny when he was talking about that. It's like my mom called me, no.
It was like, stop it. Pronounce your name right.
It's so funny. Because I could just like the way he talked and stuff about in his mother's voice, I was like, the whole conversation is so real to me. It's like I was on the phone. It's so funny. Plus, we've all had those kind of conversations with our mom where we get something wrong and then she makes sure to correct us. And I do with my kids. So, it's just part of the process. So I will have to look it up. And Zwank says, I need 7 to 8 hours, but only getting 6. Yeah, that's the sad part if you need it and you're not getting enough. And there's the link, so I will save that so I can watch it too. Allie says, good morning. Good morning, Allie. Still reading The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Lori Gilmore. Excellent.
I need to read
so
that
good. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Swing says, Annette, lucky. Molly laughs at Ren and says hi to Allie. Ren says, co-host Alicia's on top of things today. Yes, she is.
I got sleep.
That's right. You're like, it worked. I'm finally sleeped. Molly says, I am distracted trying to set up my headphones for the first time in 2 years. Oh, well, I hope you get them to work. And Allie says, hi to Molly. And Zwing says, aloha, Allie. And Agent T says, Zwink, what language do you not know? Molly says English.
Yes, she does.
I mean, that was fast and funny. Inaccurate, but Molly knows that. That's why it's funny. And Ren laughs too. Agent T says, hello, Zwink. I love it. We are on it today, and it's Friday. I maybe once a week I should stream for 9 hours because I got so much done yesterday too. Like I
Yeah.
feel good today. I'm not as panicked as I normally am in the morning because I got so much done. I mean, not like I don't have a lot more to get done, but I'm not in a panic right now. It feels good.
Mm-hmm.
And Agent T said hello, Zwank. I got that. Allie says aloha, Zwank. And Zwank laughs. And Pearl says, hi there, Allie. All right. So I think we are going to start our first sprint. Like I said, I'm gonna do breakfast, and now apparently I'm going to
We're
listen
early.
to Bohemian Rhapsody in Zulu. Copy link. And then I will be editing. So I wish y'all productivity. What are you doing this morning, Alicia?
First and foremost is breakfast. Then
Yes.
I'll probably get dressed and I want to finish the pages on my reading journal. And then I'll read something.
Gotcha. I have like in the morning I have time for my walk slash run, depending what I'm doing that day. Today was run. And then I can either eat breakfast or shower. Most of the time I choose eat breakfast because y'all can't smell me. But today I needed a shower. So a
Mm.
shower took priority. So I will be eating. Excellent. All right. And I'm gonna make that thing up for Zwank so we can like share our what we did today. I think that's really fun if we do any of the holidays that Zwank shares. All right, what am I missing? This is what I'm missing. All
I
right,
don't know.
here we go. 30 minutes.
Breakfast.
And there is our first sprint. Oh, hold on. I don't know what I did. I made something start playing, and it's very loud. Okay, there we go. Found it. I like hit my keyboard, and then just something started playing. I was like, I can hear people talking, and it's not Alicia. All right.
I didn't do it.
Nope, wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was my clumsy fingers on my keyboard. So, how did you do on that first sprint, Alicia?
I ate breakfast. I haven't gotten dressed yet, as you can clearly see. And I went straight into creating, I don't know if you can see it. That's the backdrop for June's cover.
Nice. Very cool.
It's actually two-sided. So it looks like that on one side where it just has the colors. And then on the other side, it has drinks and cookies.
How fun. I love that. That's appropriate for June. I like it.
Well, I figured I'd use the colored side. I don't know if you can see it, but it has the right colors to do that as a backdrop, so I can use one of these big stickers.
The little kitties. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Oh, I forgot to do the channel. I'll put the channel in for Zwinks things. And the video. I watched the video with the Bohemian Rhapsody in Zulu. Can I say, I was expecting it to sound good, right? All these choirs sound good, especially Bohemian Rhapsody is, it's complicated enough that it works really, really well with a choir. There's enough parts, you know what I mean? So I was expecting that. So of course it sounded amazing. What I wasn't expecting is how fun that video was. It was so cool. So that was a lot of fun. So thank you for recommending it, Ren. I'm gonna have to see some more things that they do, but I had to close it because otherwise I'd be lost watching videos all day and would not, do my job. So, but thanks for sharing. That was pretty fun. Let's see. Where were we in chat? Whoa. I'm getting it. Here we go. I only have hello. There we go. So we had the hi there, Allie, and Allie said hi to Pearl, and Swig says, I only have hello in 25 languages. That's right. So I can't speak 25 languages, just hello in them. I'm starting with that. And Ren says, cover listening time. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it was pretty nice, Ren. Thank you for sharing. Molly says, it was so awesome yesterday, even if you could do it every other week, Kelly. I mean, it was really fun getting all that stuff done. It's true. Spank says, Ren, they also do Jolene. Oh, how fun. I've heard that, Ren says, I've heard that cover already. It's fantastic. Also, the cover of Toto's Africa is phenomenal. Ooh, is the video just as fun? Because that was my favorite part. Courtney says, morning, Courtney. Good to see you. How are you today? Susan says, I'm here, even if it's only for a little while. Busy morning. Going to go right. Get it done. Go on, Susan. Go get it done. Okay. Christina says, good morning, Kelly. Alicia. Good morning, Christina. Hello. And Christina says, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. Christina says, morning to Courtney. And hi, Ren, Zwank, Molly, Allie, Pearl, Agent T, Lindsay, Annette, and Mai. Pearl says, hi there, Christina, Susan, and Courtney. And Courtney says, howdy, Christina and Pearl. Courtney says, getting out of bed was a struggle. Yeah, it was hard today. It was hard. Alicia's the only one who actually got enough sleep last night, I guess.
I needed it, man. I needed it.
Safo says, not true. That's true because he drove those 8 hours yesterday, right? And so when he got home, I was streaming for 8 hours. He drove for 8 hours. And he got home and went right to bed. And it was what, 7?
I don't blame
7:30? Yeah, 7:30 or 8, right? Went right to bed and slept. He's still in bed. He's not sleeping right now, but he's still in bed.
Dude, I don't blame him. I'd be doing the same thing.
Yep. And Christina says, morning, Courtney. And I got all those. And Zwank says, Guten Morgen, Courtney. Allie says, I got to page 43 in Cinnamon Bun Cafe.
Nice.
And 73, not 43, in Cinnamon Bun Cafe. Excellent. And 43 in The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. Both so good. And it's helping with mom. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Pearl says, still here, going to jump into the shower soon as I am sprinting in 2 hours for the afternoon. Yay! Yay! And Pearl says, got some reading in. I will finish this book by tomorrow morning, I'm sure. One says, love the cover and watch some reactions. Oh, yeah? Were they fun? Yung. Dang you, Swank. Anyong Haseo, Mama. Anyong Haseo. Haseo, probably.
Oh, she did the one that floated yesterday.
The Korean, I think. What is it, honey? Yes, I know it's Korean, so he's better at Korean than I am. What is it? Anya Haseo. Well, I was trying to get it. I'm trying to figure out where it goes. So it's just Haseo. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to do Haseo. Is what I was doing. I was putting the accent on the say. So Haseo. So the accent's on the yo. Haseo. Or Haseo. Huh? That's right. Just say the whole thing again. I can't say it again. Oh, okay. Right. I just need to know where the accent is. Well, when you can't say it again, let me know. I need to know where the accent is. He spent summer in Korea, so he can do some things, right? So he can say the hello. He can count to 10. There are certain things that he can do. He can say thank you. Ooh, formal and informal. And Susan says, okay, I got a little further into chapter 4, and I can tell this is where I'm going to start making bigger changes to fix where I was starting to go off track. Yay, that is such a good feeling to have. Zwank says, shalom, Susan. And Ren says, the video was so cool. Yes, exactly. That was the best part, in my opinion. And Susan says, shalom. Alachaim, Zwank. And Annette says, that was a great cover. I watched, then finished my review of Maiden Queen, the chunky fantasy I finished yesterday. Excellent, excellent. Swank says, Ren, I downloaded them on Spotify. And Courtney says, howdy, Swanky. And Ren says, the videos for Jolene and Africa are more relaxed, but I think they did Africa on AGT. Oh, nice. Christina says, hi, Zafo. Christina says, hi.
Hello.
He waves. He's waving from the bed. Ren says the protection type videos would be. Cora, just a moment. Cora's like laying on his legs, chewing her bone.
How cute.
Yeah, except she's on my bed and she drools when she chews that bone. So no, it's not cute.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it. And Ren says the production type videos would be We Will Rise, African Dream, Man in the Mirror, and Africa Hey. Nice. Ren says, that's great, Swank. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Allie says, hi, Zafo. Ren says, the reactions were great. It not being in English kept surprising people. And Ren says, happy you liked it, Annette. Nice. Excellent, excellent. All right. So we are about ready for our second sprint. And I am going to start the editing. So I need to get it done. Ideally, get it done this weekend. So that is my plan. All right, here we go. Second sprint. And there was our second sprint. I got 5 pages edited. So it's a start, but copy editing is slow, and I am having to take more notes about the details as I am going through for a copy edit. Things like I have to write down the person's name, so I make sure that it is spelled the same all the way through, things like that. So that's the stuff you got to concentrate on with copy editing. It's all detail oriented, which is why I can't sit down and do 100 pages in a day, because I have to concentrate. How'd you do, Alicia?
I'm not supposed to be mathing, and I'm mathing right now. I'm trying to draw out the calendar, because apparently I didn't do that. And I'm trying to draw out the calendar, and I'm like, well, there's 36 boxes going down, and I gotta go 5 boxes in, but I need 16 boxes to be in the middle. So I'm like, how many do I need on each side? And I'm like, my brain hurts. I'm not supposed to have my brain hurt this early.
Sorry.
It's my fault, because I should have already mapped out the calendar, and I didn't. But I did get the cover page and my goals page done.
Yay!
So that looks cute.
That is very cute. So much fun. So much fun. Let's see how chat did. We got Allie and Susan. And let's see, I think the reactions, we got those. Allie saying hi to Zafo. And Jean joined us. Good morning, Kelly and Alicia. Good morning, Jean. It is so good to see you. Susan said, and that's me, done for the day. Not a lot of time, but I was able to make a little progress. See y'all on Monday. Yay. So glad you got some stuff done, Susan. A little bit at a time. That's how books get written.
Yes.
Alicia says, hello, Jean. Allie says, I got to page 51 in the Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. Excellent. I'm glad it is working for you, at least giving you some kind of backup there, some support. Zwank says, Ren, they do The Greatest Show. I love that movie and soundtrack. Love this group. Oh, that's so cool. Annette says, read to 66% of the D. Nice. I had to approve that. I don't know why, just because it says the D. The devil is my boss. Yeah, gotcha. And Zwank says, Gira, Jean. Ren says, took a mini nap. I mean, sometimes those are required. I will probably need one today. Ren says, oi, Zwink, I haven't seen their Greatest Showman covers yet. Oh, Zwink. Did I say Zwink? And Ren's like, I gotta get to it. Agent T says, I finished my book so I can nap in the last sprint. I love it. Nicely done. Congratulations finishing your book. And I hope you have a very successful nap. I will be your alarm. Molly says, yay for nap. And Molly says, I'm sad-faced because my coffee is yucky and because I opened all the windows because it was in the 60s, but the rain came and now in the 50s. And I want a do-over. Oh, I'm sorry, Molly. I'm so sorry. We are now solidly in the 80s, and the graduation is an outdoor graduation today. So, yeah.
That's not going to be fun.
Nah, it's par for the course. It is what it is. I'll bring my big sun hat so I can put it over my head. At least keep the sun out of my face. That's half the trick of not dying in the heat. And yeah, sorry. If I could give you a do-over, Molly, I would. I'm just happy the sun is out and, giving me some motivation. I'm drinking the very bad McDonald's coffee.
Ew.
I mean, it is pretty gross. It basically just tastes like a coffee-flavored milkshake. So, milkshakes in the morning are fine. And excellent. You could tell it's Friday. We're all tired. Courtney's like, I want a good nap too. Yeah, right? We are all nap time. Alicia's like, what are you talking about? I slept last night.
I'm ready to go. Where's Vanessa? She's not here yet.
Oh, she won't be here today because she's at FrolicCon. She's
Oh.
at that convention. Yeah. She's like running that convention. She's pretty busy. She wouldn't even have time to stop by and say hi. You know me, I'm always like, I'll stop by if I have time. And have I ever?
No.
You just it's
Just
conventions are crazy.
can't even just walk by and say hi. You just keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, there's no time. There's no time. So, yep.
I forgot that she was having that this weekend. Look, I already got ink on my finger. I don't know how I do this. Dang rulers.
I bet you that is what you do it right because you get ink on the ruler when you draw your lines.
Yep.
So then when you pick up the ruler again, then it gets in your hand. I mean, that's just how it happens. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Problems of a
Once you were like,
left-handed
oh,
person.
it's from holding my rulers. I was like, oh, I know what's happening. Yeah.
Yep. I've already got it on my fingers.
Yep.
I gotta remember to wash them today.
I need to do my toes, but I don't want to. So I think I'm just going to do closed toed because I don't have time to go get my toes done. I mean, maybe. No, I'm not gonna because I'd have to lock up Cora for that, and she's already going to be locked up tonight when we go to the graduation. So
you're like, I can't do it.
I know. I don't want her. I don't want her to be in the cage too long. So
fair.
Zwank says it's 72 here. Have the door open with screen door. Oh, nice. Courtney says good temp, Zwank. It is a good temp, but that's 72 right now in the morning, so it's gonna get hot. And Zwank says, I had a nap on Wednesday. There you go. Jean says, I don't know what I want to read. Ooh, so many decisions.
Do we have options? We can help you.
Yeah, we can vote. Do a vote. And Zwank says, Alicia, that happens to me too. The ink on the fingers, I'm assuming. Ellie says, I feel your pain, Alicia. I always get ink on my hand. Left hand struggles. Oh, because you're left-handed. Yeah. Yep. See, that'll do it. See, that's part of it too. But this particular thing is not the left-hand struggle thing. This particular thing is the ruler.
It's on both hands.
Yeah. It's because you're getting off the ruler. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, because when you make the line, it's not like it doesn't get on the ruler too. You know what I mean? So
you can tell when I've been like coloring or crafting because I'm left-handed, and when I can hold my pens or pencils like this, but I can also hold them like this, and then sometimes I'll hold them like this, and so sometimes my whole finger is like orange or blue or whatever color I've used. I don't know.
That's so funny. I love it. Jean says, you can nap every day, Zwank. Yeah, exactly. There's no law that says you're not allowed to nap. Zwank says, did window shopping last sprint? Ooh, I do like window shopping.
Window shopping? Are you actually buying windows, or were you looking in the windows and shopping?
I'm assuming she means looking in the windows. That's what it means, right? But, nowadays in modern time, we call it window shopping, but we're actually scrolling on Amazon or something,
Probably.
Going on the, like a book sale and scrolling through it, going through Pango, just scrolling.
That reminds me.
Yes.
I went on Pango and someone finally had a copy of the book that I've been looking for. And while I will say that this is not the ideal price to buy it for, it was the cheapest one I found with the sprayed edges that I need. Because I've been trying to find the book Rewind It Back by Liz Tomford to go with that series. And I had all of them with the sprayed edges except for book 5. And I saw it once, but the copy was kind of torn up, so I didn't buy it. And then I was regretting myself because I didn't buy it. And then I found one on Pango. And technically it's free because I used my Pango bucks.
Huh.
So it took almost all of my Pango bucks, but I now have it and it's on its way.
Oh, that's awesome. That's not window shopping, by the way. That's shopping.
Well, no, but I'm saying because you mentioned Pango, I went on Pango and that's where I found it. I've been window shopping for that for a while, but no, I finally found one that was suitably priced.
You're like, hand it over.
Exactly, because some of them, they went on there and I found one and I was like, okay, cool, I'll watch this one because they wanted $75 for it. And I was like, dude, this is a $20 book all day long. You're charging $75 because it has sprayed edges?
Yeah, at this point, sprayed edges are losing their value because they're just too common, you know?
Exactly. So the one, like I said, the one I got is not ideal, but it's better priced than some of the others, and that was $40. But it was free because Pango bucks. Girl math.
That's not girl math, that's actual math.
That's well,
That
it's
was
like
actual math. If it's Pango bucks, that is literally free.
exactly. It's book
Uh,
math.
it's book math. That's right. That's right. So what do I call this channel? Zwank Days?
That sounds good to me.
Zwank Days Picks. I'm going to call it Zwank Day Picks.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Zwank Day Picks.
I think I figured out the calendar. I think. Don't quote me on it. What's funny is I have to draw this out so I know what I'm drawing, and then I have to transfer it to the book. And June starts on a Monday.
We participated in. I put this is where we'll place pics of the Zwank holidays that we participated in. Don't know what I'm talking about? Oh, let's see. Try to add the date so we know which ones. All right.
Yeah.
So Zwank, you have a new responsibility. You now have to post your dates, what your holidays are, in the Zwank Day.
That's fun to say. Swank Day.
Swank Day. No, actually, we don't need to add the dates. The dates will be on there automatically. Tried to add the add the dates. No,
I would
add
probably
dates.
still add it anyway.
Well, no, because I mean, I'll add it just because when you put it on there.
Oh.
So I took that out. All right, let me pin this to the top. Pin message. All right. So everyone should have access to it. If everyone checks and looks, I have it at the bottom underneath Morning Time Pirates in the promenade. Because this is something everyone can participate in. So when I give flowers, I'm going to I'll put it under the thing.
Yay. Yeah. When I have pizza later, I'll put it under
That's
under
right.
there.
Because there's Pizza Day, Give Flowers Day, and Chocolate Chip Day, right? Maybe I'll have chocolate chip cookies too, and I can do both.
Ooh, maybe I'll go to the store and buy some.
Jean says nope.
Jean says nope.
What? Yep, that's exactly it. Jean says you can nap every day, Swank. Swank says I'd like to, but my body doesn't let me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jean, my body is more likely to not keep me awake than it is to not let me nap. Jean says, Alicia, though I do have to set an alarm. Because if I don't, there are days where I wake up and I'm fine, right? I take a fine nap. But there are days when I will like sleep for 4 hours, right? So I don't anymore. First of all, I have too much to do and panic wakes me up. But second, I make sure to set the alarm because the problem is if you sleep too long, then the nap actually hurts instead of helps.
Yes.
So I like to I actually set it for an hour, 20 minutes because an hour nap seems to be my perfect nap. So I set it for an hour 20 because usually when I first lay down, I'll read a couple pages first. So I'll read a little bit first, then go to sleep. So I usually get an hour nap, but I have to have that alarm. And Jean says, Alicia's very messy. I am surprised. Oh, they thought you were very neat, Jean. Look at that. Or Jean thought that you were very neat.
I am very neat. If I would show you my house, but right now it's disarrayed.
Right now is not proof of your neatness.
Wait until you see the reveal of the library. You'll see
go.
how organized it is.
That's right. Swank says, funny, looking for stuff I need and want. I love it. Swank says, we'll work on my study books next sprint. Yay, did you get your pages done? You got your pages done, right? Allie says, my body doesn't let me take a nap either, Swank. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's very frustrating. Jean says, please, a lot of the regular hard-covered books in Canada are over $40. Yeah. I mean, they can be they can be $36 here too. Usually 36 is a hardcover book.
This is a paperback.
Yeah. So I feel you on that. And Swank says, I like it. Your pages, I'm assuming. Christina says, doing some train conducting. Oh, get it organized. You got this. You got this,
Ooh.
Christina. Molly says, wait a minute. All of a sudden, Swank gets a channel? Well, for the holidays, so we could put pictures up of the holidays.
Yeah.
Molly said, what? Swank says, Swank's Holidays.
Oh, that's a good name too.
Yeah, I like that too. I almost just put that, except that, they're not actually your holidays, right? They're just the ones you've chosen to share. So I was trying to figure out a way. We'll keep working on the title until we get just the right one. But for now, it says Swank Day Picks. I can change the title. And Molly says, will you make one for the Hurkit support group, please? Yeah, I'll make one for the Hurkit support group right now. I'll put that in the promenade too, so everyone can have access to that one as well. Plus, hardest reading challenge you'll ever do, support group. Create channel. There you go. It is in there, Molly.
Ta-da! That was fast.
See? Now that I know how to do things, it's, that thing, not all the things. Once I learn how to do something, I'm like, oh, that's not so hard. There you go. It is in there. Swank says, Molly, and laughs. Swank says, Allie sucks, right? Yeah, it would suck not to be able to take a nap. Or actually, I would be fine if I just then stayed awake. You know what I mean? But I get so tired, I can't even keep my eyes open.
8.
I would actually rather not be able to take a nap and just stay awake all day. That'd be great. But yeah, sometimes I'm just sitting here going, like, I can't even open my eyes anymore. So, all right, here we go. This is our third sprint. We are ahead of schedule, and it's a Friday. What is happening with us? I don't even know what to say.
I'm sorry. It's my energy.
It's your energy keeping us on
It's
task?
the energy, because I'm so awake. I'm like, yes, put your stuff on.
All right, here we go. Last sprint. And there was our last sprint. And what a Friday it has been. So, still working through the pages, got the first chapter and a half done. So, how'd you do, Alicia?
Hubby came home, so if you hear background noise, he's in the kitchen. And I set up the calendar for June. So that is done.
Woohoo! Yay! You mathed the maths.
I did.
Very nice.
And there's a lot of sirens going on.
Oh, lovely.
Something is happening.
Well, at least you know the kids are safe in school and the husband's safe in the kitchen. That's what I always do. Whenever I hear sirens, I'm like, where is everyone? Okay, we're good.
Exactly. Something's going on, though. They keep setting the dogs off across the street.
Ah.
So I don't know what's going on. There was a big fire this morning. We were going to school, and all you saw was gray smoke.
Oh, no.
And I was like, well, I wonder if the interstate's messed up.
You're like,
The interstate was
fire.
fine. Yeah, so it was somebody else's stuff.
Let's see. In chat, see how everyone did over here. Jean says, happy graduation, Jenna. Yes, she's very happy, and I'm very happy. Allie says, suck, not such. Oh, yeah. We're good. Courtney says, okay, I got to get ready for Kooky Sprints. Thanks for keeping me company for sprints. Absolutely. That was the most interesting way to type sprints ever. Like, that was a creative typo there, Courtney. I'm so impressed. I will be heading over to Courtney. Right? I mean, that's all the right letters are in there. So
yeah,
I love it. It's like a word game. What is this word? But yes, so excellent. So I will be heading over to Courtney after this. And Jean says, I sometimes get nap hangovers. Yeah, exactly. If I sleep too long, I'll get a nap hangover. So it's always a balance for how long exactly to sleep. And Allie says, happy graduation. And Courtney says, not whatever that word was. I meant workout. Oh, that was workout, not sprints? Because that looks like sprints to me. It had all the letters for sprints. So if you meant workout, that's so funny to me.
Yep.
Courtney says, dang, I can't spell or think. Let me get my act together.
See?
Your fingers are betraying your brain. They're like not connected today. They're like, nope, I understand, because that happens to me all the time.
Friday, and their brain is just like, I'm done. Leave me be.
Done. No more. I've done my week. Let me sleep.
Yep.
Ren says, what's got Kelly all smiley? The edit. It was really funny. So they had he's got some funny parts in here. So he's done a good job, because I did the dev edit. Now I'm doing the copy edit. I actually don't recommend that. I recommend you use a different editor. He really just wanted me to edit it. And you advise the client and then you do it, right? So, but I do like it because I get to see the changes he made, right? Based on my recommendations.
Right.
And so I'm only chapter and a half in, but the beginning is so much better. Like, he's done really, really well. It's really nice when an author actually, listens. And notice I didn't say obey, because the author has to do what's right for their story, but actually listens to what you said the problems were, right? And then addresses them. So this is really nice. We'll see how it goes as we go along. But yeah, that made me happy, because I have too many that just do whatever they want anyways. And I'm like, all right, well, I mean, I don't know why you paid me, but whatever. Let's see. And Alicia told Courtney to have a good workout. And that's what I want to know. Maybe something she is reading. Yeah. So that was it was really good. I'm impressed. And Angie joined us. Hello, Angie. Good to see you. Working and listening to Say You Will Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. Excellent. I need to start that series next. Pearl says, I got back just in time for Chatty Bits. Yay! Welcome back. Ren says, thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. And Christina says, wait, come back.
Don't do
Played
it.
played games with Sash and did a quick shift change. Excellent. Nicely done. Nicely done conducting. And Angie says, haha, of course I got here for the last sprint. Right on par for norm for me. That's okay. We got kooky sprints, man. That's the best part, right? I might consider doing longer sprints, like maybe once a week, doing an all day sprint so I can really like buckle down and get stuff done. I could probably do that, but not during Kooky, not during NetGalley November. We already have sprints, right? But I might do that on the other months when we don't. We'll see. We'll see. Alicia says, are you crazy?
I am what?
We'll see. Are you laughing at me for being crazy to do an all day sprint? I got so much done yesterday, though. You know what I mean? And if I do it all the time, it'll lose its right. It won't be as motivating. But if I do one like, once a week, I think I can live with that.
I don't know what my computer is doing.
Uh-oh.
It's telling me that the battery is low. It says it's at 12%, but it's plugged in.
Maybe your battery's not charging anymore. That's what happens as the batteries get older.
And the connection also looks a little like it moves
wonky
up and down. Yeah. I don't know what it's doing. So now I have to like play with it to see if I can get it to charge.
To stay charged, yep. Let's see. And Christina says, thanks for hosting today, Kelly. Alicia, have a beautiful day. Ellie says, I got a few pages read in Let Them Theory and my daily pages read. Yay! Christina says, next morning Pirates, which will be on Monday. So we shall see you on Monday. And Alicia has sprints on Sunday like normal, yes?
Yes. I don't know where they're going to be in the house yet, but I mean, we might sit outside depending on the weather.
Yep, depending on the weather. And and Angie says, Alicia, I love your shirt.
Thank you. It was a universal special.
Nice. Annette says, made some coffee and read the first 2 chapters of Six of Crows. Guess I'm on the bandwagon. Yay! Welcome aboard. Zwank says, hola, covers are to Angie. Hola, Angie. And Molly says, yay, we have a net. And Allie says, Alicia, I love your shirt. Oh, I must have skipped the Annette thing. And then, oh no, 2 people said they loved your shirt. There you go. You got lots of love for your shirt.
Thanks. I love it.
Jean says the sirens are coming for Alicia. Uh-oh.
The what?
The sirens are coming for you. That's what Jean says.
Maybe they'll bring backup to get my library back in order.
That's right. They're here for muscle.
Yes.
Yes, Jenna? Uh-huh. Maybe, but I want to do the sand first. Can we do the sand in the morning and then go? Oh, no, honey, you know what? I can't because I've been taking so much time to do the I need to finish this edit this weekend. I can't do anything until I finish this edit. So that would be fun another time, but I can't go this weekend. Let's see. Christina, Alicia, Sunday sprints, unless it's late. Because once I work all day, I'll be tired. All right. We'll see. All right. Christina says, Courtney is the current stop on the Kooky Mayhem train. Yay! Molly says, Allie, I hope I didn't discourage you yesterday with the Let Them review. It is a great way to live, in my opinion. It just doesn't need a whole book. No, you know what though? Everything works for different people. So it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for you, Molly, but it's working for Allie, and that's fantastic. So that's why these things exist. So, things work for we're also different generations, right? So different things are going to work for us based on the way we were raised and what we are used to, right? So that's probably why. So man, if it helps, Allie, you were fantastic. Keep it up. And Christina gives us all of our wonderful reminders. Make sure to do all of the things, including saving your progress. And Swank says, almost done with my study books. Yay! Molly says, I sleep when I want to and be awake when I want to. Ugh, someday. Probably not. Who am I kidding? I'm always overscheduled. And Molly says, yay, Swank. Christina says, hi, Angie. Pearl says, getting ready for my sprints in 40 minutes. Woohoo! We got to knit. Excellent. We have Kooky up. We'll have Pearl up. We have lots of sprints to go to get stuff done. And Allie says, thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Pearl says, thanks for the sprints. Absolutely. And Molly says, thanks for sprints. Always. And I did make your channel, your Hirka channel. Jean says, I enjoyed my dialogue course. Oh, good. I'm glad. And Angie says, oh, firefighter muscle. That would be extra nice. Exactly. Exactly. Annette says, thanks for the sprints today, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. We're so glad you're here. And welcome to the bandwagon. And Angie says, hi, Christina. And Allie says, you're fine, Molly. It's good. I just don't think it needed a whole book either. No worries. But when Mom did her mom, I was somewhat not phased. Yeah, like you were somewhat not phased. So it worked. It worked. Sometimes even things sometimes it helps to get them reinforced, right? So if you get them reinforced with the Let Them book, then that book did its job. And Spank says, thanks for sprints. See y'all tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Will not see me tomorrow. Will they see you tomorrow, Alicia? Are you sprinting tomorrow?
No.
No. So
It's
Sunday.
Saturday. Saturday, I'll be cleaning and trying to somewhat tidy the house. This thing is, if you're hearing like
the beep beep, yeah.
Yes, it's because it keeps popping up with this sign. Like right now, it says it's charging, but then it makes that sound and it says your battery is low and it's not charging. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Do you have another cord? Like try a different cord to see if it's the cord.
I don't know if I do.
Yeah, that's what I would find a different cord to plug it in and
I
see.
might have one for my old laptop. I'll have to see if that one works.
Yeah, and hope it's just the cord because that's easy to replace, right? But if it's a battery issue, then that's annoying. That's why I finally have my new laptop. Ta-da! I do have to practice streaming from it. I probably should have done that this morning because I'll be streaming the book club, Shore Leave Book Club for the Godspell. It's over here.
This computer's not that old though.
It doesn't. My battery started dying sooner than the other stuff, unfortunately. So I think it's because we're hotter, right? So the heat will actually age it more. So that I need to stream from this laptop. So I need to make sure I've got it ready. So excellent. And Swing says, oh, Monday, Maya Copa. No worries. I got you. All right. Well, we are good. So I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. And I can't wait to see y'all on Monday.
Monday.
I'm ignoring Christina's comment. I saw it, Christina. Nope, not